Greetings, Legionus. Arndelft here. The second Chaos Invasion has officially been beaten back into the history books. Archeon the Butthurt, yes, still better than Abaddon, but still the Butthurt, has now walked back into the Chaos Wastes, having had his axe handed back to him. We will now get back to the task of wiping the Orcs off the map, though there is one little vestige of Chaos left. The Chaos War Herd, their beastmen, are currently in a hidden encampment somewhere in Kislev. So we're still trying to hunt those pumpkins down. You can see that by the spike of chaos currently going on here. It's not going on anywhere else, despite... Let's see, does this guy have... No, he doesn't have any fervent, so we can't expect anything from that, but still. Bakathen doesn't have anybody there either, yet they've got a negative to their... Well, yeah, they're negative. Frag, I wish I could talk. In any case... We're still hunting that. But let's get to the task of beating down some orcs. Because let's face it, beating down orcs is, well, always fun. An easy victory. Stupid dang orcs always leave their armies very, very exposed as they begin recruitment. These are not the brightest creatures in the world. If I can get him to attack me one more time. This army right here, Lucas Boca, has time and time and time again lured the greenskins into attacking him. And of course, his little army has not been able to face this much large army. And this army used to be bigger. Despite the fact he is significantly smaller, he has whittled them down again and again and again. They used to have another giant. They used to have a lot of orc boar boys. Biggins orc boar boys. Their leader used to have a lot more health. But bit by bit, they have whittled down this army and prevented Mount Gunbad from taking the brunt of a full-sail assault. And once Mount Gunbad completes basic walls, this army will have no hope. I don't give a crap that they have 3 giants. They will have no hope of winning. Riflemen will have a field day with those giants and will rip them apart. I think a basic tier 1 army would beat this army. What it was before, when it first tunneled in, no, they would have lost. I would have made them bleed, but they would have lost. But now, victory would be most assuredly ours. But regardless, reinforcements are on their way, as you can see here. We just killed an orc army right there. And we've been on a blitzkrieg taking all of these mountains away from these dang cupcakes. It's been fun. Unfortunately, the dwarves are gone. Oh, and I just want to point out, Fijesh Home Guard. This army has done the most work in this game, by far, against the odds. Yeah, Fijesh was the one to do it. Not her herself, she didn't command it, but the army that I named after her, I was committed to not letting die, yet it had 4 Chaos armies bearing down on it. It shattered 3 of them. Obliterated 2 of them. The last one chose never to engage. And that was with that pansy, what is his name, Sigvald or whatever? The one who views himself as all pretty and crap. You know, the one afraid to muss up his hair. There we go. Alright, I realized it was kind of dark, and finally my brain realized why that was. My apologies. I always forget about that. Now we can begin in earnest. At least I remembered near the beginning of the stream rather than halfway through. I tend to do it halfway through. Alright, so that is taken. We now have Iron Rock. No I did not choose to have the Warhorse and Bearded Warhorse. I definitely did not choose to have those two. Unfortunately, I didn't get him right away. My original hero, the Lord I started with, was Karl Franz himself. Stupid bots. Stupid dang freaking bots. I freaking hate bots. The computer always picks the horses, wasting skill points that could be used to dramatically greater effect on other things. Just friggin' useless. Still, though, he's worth keeping around. This is Balthasar Gelt, after all. And yes, I know I've got 2 captains in this army. They're the only heroes I currently had available, and they have helped him to extreme degree win a lot of nasty battles. Now, you. Oh, Karl Franz himself. I believe I might be able to use these vampires as a shield against potential orcs over here, as they're not too fond of the orcs, but I might get the occasional orc army that passes through and takes one of these anyway and guts me from behind. I'm willing to lose these lesser settlements, however, mere middens, I have given tall walls. So the garrison there, you know, will act as a buffer. Yeah, the orcs will be able to just go right past it and cause me more problems further on, but for the time being, I'm okay with that. Anyway, Karl Franz will now go ahead and take Bitterstone Mine, and then we'll have the Stone Mine Tower next, which I expect to find an army there. Oh, drat. Oh, well, oh, I just lost ogres. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Why do I continually hear gold? Sorry, I just heard a noise and I'm trying to identify its source. No, it's not a little one. Anyway, what is this noise? Alright. Come on. Click! Holy crap. Okay. You know what? Actually, let's do scouting. Since I want this wizard to be basically dedicated to the army, I'll give him those other traits later, but for now I want him dedicated. I would like to win more magical items. I really, really would. Okay. Hero not moved. You know what? We could use some intelligence in this area. So I'm going to move this guy on down here, and then I'm going to start having him scout over here. See how far down the orc infestation has gone. Let's do some more research. Lord recruit rank +3. That could be useful. Okay, for Empire Knights. I don't like Empire Knights, but I do want this. I do really, really want this. So we're going to go with Warhorse breeding. Alright, commandment available. Oh, yes, Prague. The Eastern Oblasts. They have suffered quite a bit. I'm going to go with fighting Chaos Corruption, since this place is honestly in need of a little bit of that. And then I'm going to put Fijish Home Guard into march and have them start marching back. Okay. No, I'm going to skip on that for now. You know what? Actually, I'm going to upgrade Flensburg. I've got the gold. I've got the time. I've got the enemy being routed on every front. So I don't need to, you know, worry about saving gold for a rainy day. This is honestly my biggest threat right here. Alright, let's see how this goes. Gora. Oh, you know what? I am actually good with that. I am good with a trade agreement. I like money. Oh, the dark freaking elves are growing in power. Alright. Now, you could say that due to the fact that my lord is starting to garner a lot of, well, he is now considered a coward who loses at defensive battles a lot. But It's the stupidest thing. I am successfully whittling down. I'm doing a guerrilla warfare battle here, whittling down this orc army again and again and again. But because I keep retreating, my lord is gaining a negative trait. And I'm like, no, that's bullcrap. I'm slowly winning a protracted battle. There should be a trait for that. Well, if the game designers can figure out a way to identify when you're doing something like that, then yeah, while your lord might be considered a coward or whatever, and his leadership and his army could go down, I'm like, no, they know what they're doing. They know how they're fighting. What you could do is the more upright soldiers in the army, like the knights or whatnot, that desperately want to go and fight and whatnot, they get cons to their leadership. But the regular infantryman who just wants to go home to his family and see them again, who wants peace, not war, gets a boon to their leadership, knowing that this leader is willing to retreat in the face of battle, a battle he can't win. It isn't just willing to throw their lives down for nothing, but will spend their lives wisely. Know that their sons and daughters, their wives, and their, elderly parents who can't fight for themselves anymore at home are going to see another day because wise commanders are willing to spend their lives wisely. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents on that. That'd be a really cool warlord trait to see. And oh my gosh, that would be so cool. All right, ADHD, brain, stop focusing on this. Moving on. Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys on guard. That's a good spot. So we're going to go over here. Okay. You there, you there, you right there, and you guys. Come on. You here. I no longer have to worry about orc boar boys, so there will be no one bearing down on me super fast anymore, because I whittled them all out of the equation. These guys right here. Okay, they're in position. Now, to throw my knights down over here, hidden there, these guys right there. Okay, now we are ready to begin. Okay, I'll immediately pause the game because I am moving these guys over to here. Let's see, is that as far over? When it's the snow, it's kind of hard to tell. Okay. Okay, and the rest of y'all. Okay, go ahead and start heading on over, and let's see what the enemy does. You'd think these orcs would be learning by now, but I suppose a lot of orcs are really brain dead, so they don't really understand how they're being intensely stupid. Okay, where are you? Okay, my guys are over here. So, you know what? Might as well have them break off right now. There's nothing that can keep up with them anymore. So I'm going to have them begin harassing right away till their ammunition stores are depleted. These guys, if I can get one of these to break off successfully and isolate themselves and whittle it down a little bit with these two, but then stop expending precious ammunition, just have these guys come in and wipe them out, I will absolutely do that. Continue whittling down this army. I suppose their warlord has a speed of 70, could potentially catch my knights, but his health is so low, it's not a real threat, in my opinion. No, guys, come on. Wow, is their whole army responding to me? Are they really splitting their army to deal with 2 squadrons of horsemen? Are you serious? Okay, alright, fall back because those archers are about to fire a volley. Oh, darn. They had time to adjust their aim. So we did take a volley from them. Dang it. I can't fall. Wait. They have 1 giant continuing to approach. Oh my gosh. They are giving me a freaking Christmas present. I swear they are. They're giving me a Christmas present. I will gladly take that giant. Okay. They will go around. You know, if they felt like feeding their army to me 1 little piece at a time, I gotta tell you, I have no problem with that. Their leader is something... Wait. These guys' speed is 84, so I can outrun their leader. However, Total War has been inaccurate with speeds. Despite my guys being faster than the enemy, they're constantly getting caught by them all the time. Like, straight up. So that is something that's been really irritating me about this game lately. But yeah, they're really stringing things out right now. They want to, like, that chaos, not chaos giant, when that giant gets into my range, my dudes are just going to eat it up. Now, I purposely didn't kill that guy in a previous battle just so that if I ever felt like I could actually take them, that I could actually beat this orc army, I would heavily demoralize them first. At some point, by actually taking him down. This might maybe finally be that battle. Right before reinforcements arrive, he might actually take them down by himself. After all these guerrilla battles, after all this time, I could... Oh, no. I stopped paying attention. I should have put them on skirmish mode. That is purely on me. I screwed up. They suffered losses they did not need to suffer. Okay. Alright, now we're going to focus on this. So we're definitely taking this cupcake down. Like, that is a fact. He is not going to be able to survive what is coming. Why doesn't this guy got a banner above him? Seriously, my mortar squad doesn't have a banner above it. Why? Where's the banner? Is it somewhere else? Let's double click on them. Oh, no, it shows them in their accurate position. I have no idea what the heck is going on there. Alright. Okay, let's level an accusation as quickly as possible. You know what? No. I don't think we need an accusation. We'll take that giant down just fine without one. So yeah. Oh shoot. It wasn't. Dang, and I let them get... See, this is my problem with the whole ADHD thing. I stopped paying attention to critical components on other parts of the battlefield. This is why I would be an actual poor battlefield commander. Because I don't pay as much attention to the overall thing as I would really, really prefer. Just in case this is necessary. Okay. Alright. Enemy Lord is dead. Okay, you guys. Start heading over here. I am going to put skirmish mode on. You guys, skirmish mode on, but attack them for now. Actually, since they're going to keep coming after you, and you'll skirmish all the way over here, bit by bit, that'll be fine right there. Okay. Now you guys fall back away from those black orcs. They're not a threat. They're so far away from the main battle, I can basically just ignore them until they finally get a whole heck of a lot closer. You dudes actually go ahead and start moving all the way over here. Okay, get the heck away from those black orcs. They are elite orc infantry. We don't... Oh, they've used up all their ammunition. I'm going to go ahead and just have them move over here for now. You know what? Actually, they've diverted those orcs so far away from the main battle. They're not nearly as much of a threat anymore. Okay, they're now off the field. Okay, so ogres, come back over here. Man, ogres are useful. They have much greater speed than your typical foot infantry. They're decently hardy. They have a place in an army, I feel. You know, if you can handle having ogre mercenaries around, I feel like it's a good thing to have. Now, I don't think I will be able to win this outright here. The odds are still heavily stacked against me, but maybe I can. Still, though, I could have saved their warlord for later, but odds are I'm going to be able to have reinforcements arrive anyway, which a fresh warlord will not impact that. Those armies will utterly crush whatever lays before them. Why is this here? Okay, I'm going to have them approach right here, and they'll get close enough. These guys will likely respond to their presence. There we go. There we go. Let's actually switch that mortar to this squad. Yeah, we're going to have to retreat from this battle. Otherwise, we'll suffer horrible losses and probably still lose. But let's see what we can maul first. I should have taken them out of the equation. Okay, you guys, focus on that giant. You guys, switch to the giant. You level an accusation against that giant. Okay. Those black orcs will be continually slowed down. Attack that. Okay, he leveled the accusation. Now we need to fall back. Everything needs to be as close to the edge of the map as possible for when we get the frag out. A dodge. You have done your job. So you run to the edge of the map. And I think that's it. I think that's it as far as that goes. Cool. Alright, they are now heavily demoralized. Okay. I'm going to let them get off one more volley and then I'm going to order them to retreat. They might take one hit from the giants. Is that worth one volley? Because I can have all these guys retreat right now. They likely won't even take a single hit from the giants. And this giant will most probably die here. Like, odds are he's as good as dead. You know what? Oh, man. I wish they were closer. I could probably bag that giant too. Bag 3 of their giants in one engagement. That would be a huge deal. An absolutely huge dang deal. It would be. But I don't think they're close enough. Okay. You know what? I'm going to have these spearmen not retreat. They're going to attack him and hold him down right there for just long enough for these knights to hit. And then we'll see how that turns out. These handgunners are going to have to retreat very soon. But let's see if they can get off one more solid volley before I've got to have them fall back. Nope. Nope. They gotta fall back right now. Okay. Alright, so the giant has lost his momentum from being very confused about his targets disappearing from right out in front of him. You guys just fall back. I don't need you dying right now. You continue shooting them. Shoot them. You walk up right here just in case it's necessary. Okay. And then he had nothing to attack, which robs him of a lot of momentum. The giant doesn't even see the cupcakes closing in on him. Dang, 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 dang. I think that giant might survive. Because I've got to have them retreat. Does this provide... No, it just provides melee attack. Okay, so I'm actually going to have him start retreating. They are going to... in the process of... falling back. You turn off skirmish mode. Fall back to the edge of the map. That's where you're going to be going in a sec anyway. Okay, they do take one solid hit, but their shields help them withstand it. And then knights strike with full force. Okay, yeah, the crossbowmen did retreat. The Stir River Patrol. Yeah, so the orcs aren't supposed to still attack them while that's going on. He by himself might be able to kill that thing. He just might, but I'm not willing to sacrifice him to do that. I'll kill the giant on my next round if necessary. Okay, at this point, yeah. Full retreat, all units. That giant, yeah. You guys, yeah. Come on, guys. Come on. Get off the map. Get off the map. Oh, it's the spearmen that are having the issue reaching the edge. Ow. Okay. Alright. Don't know why I watched that last little bit in slow-mo. That was not necessary. Okay. Okay. Come on, dude. Okay. What the WTF? I lost my mortar squad even though they didn't suffer any casualties. They didn't take any hits. It says this unit has been captured by the enemy. Okay, I'm going to try and not be absolutely ticked off by that. Okay. No, I don't want your military alliance. That all that will ever do is get me into trouble. Oh, well, do you have any... Yeah, you've got nothing to show for it. Oh. 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 It would be a Pyrrhic victory, though. Why the heck would that be a Pyrrhic victory? I've got artillery through the wall. They do have 2 Cygors. So that's something to bear in mind. Those Minotaurs are not to be underestimated. Dang things are beast. But I got 3 squads of handgunners, 3 squads of crossbowmen, 4 Hellstorm rocket batteries, 2 great cannons, which will help counter their Cygors. What the heck is the range on those dang Cygors? 400? What's mine? 450. So I outrange them. So 2 great cannons to every Cygor. I can just have them focus fire those cupcakes down. And my Hellstorm rocket batteries will focus fire their Minotaurs from a distance. And there's literally 1 squadron of Hellstorm rocket batteries for every squad of Minotaurs they have. They do have a couple of Giants, which after I focus down their Cygors, I'll switch to Giants. However, Aldenbrand is not a pushover himself. I could likely have him fly around and attack one of the Cygors from behind and tie it down, and I think one-on-one he could kill one. And that would allow me to switch one of my great cannons off of the Cygor onto one of the Giants, slowing it down. They have a couple of Razorgore chariots. But once again, handgunners will maul just about anything they can get their teeth into. I've got a captain, a priest who, most of the time I do have my priests level into toughness and strength so that they can tank it. So they can be out there on the front line, which explains why I have so few melee squads. Because I do have quite a bit of heroes here. And once something gets closer, I'll accuse something, maybe a surviving giant, whatever is biggest when they get close. That's still a threat. I'll accuse, and then all my ranged crossbowmen and handgunners will rip them to pieces. So, all in all, I don't think this is going to be a Pyrrhic victory. I think this will be a brutal smackdown. I may suffer some losses once they get up to my melee units, but I don't see this being Pyrrhic. But we'll see. For some reason, the game does overestimate giants. It absolutely thinks that just because they're big, they just win. Giants are unarmored. They're big, giant, slow, stupid targets. Like, really, really dang stupid. I'm sorry, but I would take having more Cygors any day over having a giant. Now, as orcs, when you can armor the giants and make them, tougher, that's okay. But I'd still have rather have an Arachnarok. Those giant freaking spiders. I'd still rather have those any day of the week. So what I could... I hate it when Total War does this. I could just show up directly behind them and force them to... basically, their Cygors would be closest to me right out the gate. And that would mean that I wouldn't be engaging them in melee right away without suiciding. You know what? These two can be in the same. You'll be there, you'll there. And... no, dang it. Alright, so all of you guard on. And let's test out range. So my range is... ooh, it looks like it's going to be perfect range for ranging the Cygors. Well, let's see for the Great Cannons, because they're the ones that need to have range on the Cygors. Yep, that's perfect range at the edge of that forest. So I can line up all of my artillery right here, and then base the rest of my army off of that. And right out the gate, I'm going to start pouring mayhem and fury onto those Cygors. Like, I could have the rocket... oh, yeah, and there's the Minotaurs. And right out the gate, the batteries will have their range, too. I could even have them all, since I'm going to have them lined up in even order, to all just fire on the same Minotaur squad, these first two, right out the gate, and utterly decimate those before moving on. So yeah, I'm optimistic. Oh, he's not on a hippogriff. He's only on a, I'm glad I didn't count on that. Because just being on a Pegasus is not going to lend half of the power I thought he was going to have. Where are the Great Cannons? I'd rather have my handgunners in front of the Great Cannons than in front of those rocket batteries. Rocket batteries are frickin' notorious for doing horrible damage to their own squads. They bloody suck that way. Okay. Hopefully that'll minimize the worst of the damage if that ends up happening. Okay. Gonna have him right there. Him right here. And you right there with you three built up around... oh, didn't quite get that orientation right. Okay. You right there. Yeah, the rocket batteries may still rain fury down on my own dudes, but we'll see how that goes. Okay. And him. Oh, my crossbowmen. I forgot about them. Still gotta lay them down. Dang it. Okay. Cool. Alright. I like it. It's stupid, but I like it. Oh, he sounds like Balthazar Gelt. It's that glitch again. All I've got is Fireball and the Burning Head, so this is not a very leveled up Fire Wizard. But still, I'd rather have one that's not leveled up that high than not have one at all. Okay, you... As a distraction to the enemy, I'm just going to have you out here. Since they don't have anything that can hit air, I can just have you there as a distraction. And it would be funny if the Cygors ended up attacking him. You know, wasting their rocks, throwing them. I'd rather that than them throwing them at my infantry units. I'm hoping to minimize the shots the Cygors even get off at all, but realistically, I am not going to be able to completely negate that. Okay, so, you... Why are you shown as hidden? Uh-oh, did I screw up here? Please tell me they have line of sight. They didn't immediately start trying to fire, which could be a really bad sign. Let's see. The rocket batteries will absolutely have line of sight. So yeah, those first two squads of Minotaurs. Let's see how this plays out. I am literally just going to have him fly above them for a while. See what happens. Okay, all squadrons of artillery are firing. Shoot, the Cygors have... What the heck is this? Did they have a wizard? Oh, their leader is a shaman. Okay, I do need to be aware of that. And they had a hidden squad of Ungor raiders, which means I cannot have this guy fly above them with impunity like I thought. So I'm actually going to have him... Well, actually I'm going to have him charge a Cygor to begin with, so that he can distract it, hopefully not get hit. What's his speed? 116, so he's pretty dang fast. They're still... Oh my gosh. Yeah, if he got tied up by a squad of Minotaurs, that would be bad. So I gotta keep my eye on that, or I'm gonna lose him to stupid reasons. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Where's he gonna land? Oh, greetings, Jake. Greetings and hail. This is... Oh, please don't hit center mass. Oh, okay. It didn't quite hit center mass, but oh my gosh, it did do a lot. Alright, so those Cygors have found their range. They are going to do a lot of damage, so I do need to be careful. Okay, oh my gosh, I wish I could drop some artillery in there. Oh man, that would be fun. Okay, why are my great cannons not finding their mark? Oh, there's another rock. There's another rock. Okay. Okay. Move, 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 move. Oh, he still got hit, but not too much. Okay, come on. Okay, my artillery is starting... Oh, here comes the Minotaurs. Here comes the Minotaurs. Oh. Oh, no. Don't engage. Don't engage. Don't engage. Yeah, get in the air. Those Minotaurs will maul me. Absolutely maul me. Oh, those were chariots. What the heck? Friggin' chariots? Really? Okay, get back out of there. Get back out of there. Okay, he tied up both there. That was impressive. No. Oh, darn it. Didn't distract it anywhere near enough. Okay, those freaking chariots are coming back. They're coming back. Get out of there. Move. Get your butt in gear. Time to defend the people of the Empire of Man again. Indeed. In frickin' deed. Okay, alright. He took a decent chunk out of that Cygor's health. Oh, crap. Chariots are on their way. Chariots are on their way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, distract him. Get him not to throw a rock. Ow. Ooh, oh, solid hit, solid hit. That hurt. That friggin' hurt. Okay. Oh, chariots are right there. Chariots are right there. Come on, artillery. Finish these Cygors off. Ow! And the shaman got a solid hit. And come on, come on, come on. Oh, ow! Oh, the Cygor got another solid hit in. And my artillery is still missing. It's still missing a lot. I can't risk my commander anymore. Okay, let me pause this. After reading about Sigmar's trilogy, I am in a bit of an Empire mood recently, LOL. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Come on, take these cupcakes down. My poor frickin' great swords. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at all the men of the Empire who have died here. Those Cygors are brutal. They're absolutely freaking brutal. This is why I'm targeting them first. They need to die. Okay, alright, get out of there. 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 Ah, that great cannon still missed. Alright. Come on. Oh, okay, get out of there. Get out of there before he lands it. Okay, missed. And I get hit by friendly artillery. The friendly artillery is better at freaking hitting me than it is the enemy. Arguably. Come on, come on. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Shoot, 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 shoot. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Two angry Cygors, two angry Cygors. Okay, get out of there, get out of there. Okay, don't let him escape, don't let him escape. Nice! One dead Cygor. Now the Beastman army, now that I've actually inflicted casualties, Cygors and their cursed boulders. Oh, dang frickin' straight. Cygors and their dang cursed fricking boulders. Oh! Ah! Ah! Ooh. Wait. Why are the stupid artillery still firing? It's like they were firing at the doggone general. Okay. If I can keep that guy running... Oh no, he isn't still running. Drat. Ah! Oh, no, no. Shoot, 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 shoot! Oh. Okay, I just need to get him away from that Cygor right now. Gotta get that Cygor back into artillery range. Because he can't land and attack it with all those enemy melee around. Okay, he's almost out of its range. Man, frickin' Cygors. Okay. I'm out of its range, and my great cannons outrange it, so... Once it gets closer, my great cannon should have a field day ripping it apart. All of you, stop. Oh, that was enough. That was a frickin' enough. Oh, but it got one more good shot in. One more. Oh, that hurt to watch. Okay, but now we can form these guys up properly again. Though they are much diminished in number. Oh, I am doing okay today, Jake. It has been a bit of a day. No. Not a bit of a day. It's been a bit of a week. Today itself is okay. I have no outright complaints today. Okay, I'm going to reposition myself so that my artillery has the best possible chance of laying the pain down. Because they've allowed me to kill both of their Cygors. Both Cygors are dead. And now I get to start fresh again. Unfortunately, I've burned through a lot of my ammunition. My Hellstorm rocket batteries might have actually done the bulk of the damage on those Cygors, which is kind of pathetic. My great cannons have terrible freaking accuracy, it appears. But they do only have 2 bars, so they're still kind of green when it comes to veterancy. Okay. Stop it. And Feejesh, she's doing pretty good. She's over visiting family right now. Okay. I can have both great cannons focus fire this it looks like a chaos giant, but apparently it's just a regular giant. I don't know. And then have each of these focus fire on a squad of minotaurs. Cool. Why do you want to move? Nope, nope, nope. You're not doing that. I don't know why on earth you would need to move in order to attack a dang freaking giant. It's like the biggest target on the battlefield, but what the frag ever. Game mechanics be game mechanics. I could just get them to charge. Thanks for asking, Jake. How have you been, man? I think it's been a little while since I actually asked you that question. I'm honestly not sure how you're doing. Sorry if it slips my mind to ask that sometimes. Been kind of trying to focus on survival lately. Man, are they just gonna let me pound them with artillery? Okay, I'm going to restrict the artillery that's firing. I'm going to let the great cannon start getting shots in, because they still got plenty of ammo. And great cannons tend to be the artillery that I've still got ammunition for. Oh, dang it. Ah, no. The great cannon. Man, they're just falling back bit by bit. They normally I can get them to attack me like long before now, but they just do not want to attack. Are you gonna move? Okay. Why'd they stop? Doing all right. Been trying to do a bit more exercise and fixing my sleeping patterns. Plus, I've been diving into Elden Ring lore in preparation to playing the game when I get it at some point. Dude, I had one of those metal artwork cases. I bid on one recently, and I was kind of excited. I was like, I'm gonna get my first little piece of physical Elden Ring stuff. It's gonna be really cool. I didn't win the bid. I bid $6.55 to buy a steel case covered in Elden Ring artwork. And I believe the game would have gone inside, but it had no game at that time. And I think that might have been sold by itself. I don't know. It was in plastic wrap, but no game. So, oh my gosh, you're within range. Why do you have to move? I am very interested in playing Elden Ring. From what I've heard, it's got all the right things. Oh, dude! That looked like it hit him in the knee. In reality, that would be a crippling shot right there. In reality, this guy would be at best limping into battle. Dang, that would be a critical shot right there. I also just started the Rise of Nagash Omnibus Trilogy, and by the number of pages, is going to be a long read. Dude. I am interested in how Nagash actually successfully rises and what he does in order to accomplish that. I especially want to know how Moore, reacts to it. I don't know if it would ever cover that at all, but I am far, far more interested in the relationship between Moore and Nagash. And I want to know what Moore is up to these days. I do want to play Elden Ring. God of War, Elden Ring, they're like the third-person games I really want to play right now. Diablo 2 is a game I also really want to get, but screw Blizzard. $60 for the full game? I'm like, I'm sorry, but your remaster was not that impressive. It was good, don't get me wrong, but it didn't make it a AAA title. Hey, it didn't even make it worth $40 in my opinion. Easily 20, 30, sure. Full game at 40, I might actually consider that. But 60 for the full game? Yeah, screw Blizzard and their greed. Man, why are they letting me just snipe them like this? I have almost wiped out a full squad of Minotaurs here, and they're just letting me. What is wrong with these beastmen? Do something. Get into melee range. It's what you do. What is wrong with these absolute cupcakes? At least it's getting my Great Cannon some experience. They're now up to 3 bars. So they've got a decent amount of experience from this by itself. Oh, they're still missing on the regular, though. I do need to finish Dark Souls 1, though. Maybe I could stream that sometime. Just a haphazard stream of my progress. Because I'm like level 90 in Dark Souls 1. Haven't beaten it yet. I've kind of gone lackluster on the game, but maybe if I stream it, it'll give me more motivation to play it. Oh! Oh, gosh, that was both beautiful, hilarious, and painful to watch. Okay, alright. Last dude in the squad. You know what, let's switch squads. Okay, nicked him. What's... I should stream Dark Souls? Man. Is that what you were saying, Jake? Because I own the... Because I played Dark Souls way back in the day when they first ported it over to PC, and honestly, the port was really, really bad. But the remastered version is a heck of a lot better. It is a heck of a lot better. I am very appreciative of the remastered version. Oh my gosh. Wow, those were 2 good shots. Killed 1 Minotaur, wounded another pretty bad. Yeah, those were a couple of really good shots. Okay. Yeah. That's something I'll consider for my next live stream. Oh, dang! Killed 2 Minotaurs. They're holding up their little shields like that's gonna make a difference. It's so cute. Sorry, guys. Your little shields are not gonna make a difference. Not against cannons. All that does is make sure that I know where to aim. Well, oh, he died. He died. Are you guys gonna do anything? Oh my gosh. Like, do something. Faith, steel, and gunpowder. Oh my gosh, so true. So dang true. Come on. Come on, you stupid idiots. Normally when you attack an army this much, when you do this much damage, it doesn't matter that they're intimidated by you. They'll charge into melee. Normally that's the case. But they won't do it. Why won't they do it? I am sniping their elite units. Whittled that one down to 1 guy. Whittled this one down to 2 guys. And they won't charge me. Why? What the heck? And I'm just having a heyday. Sniping away. Sniping away. I'm going to have this great cannon start moving over. Why aren't they moving? Oh gosh, that took them ages. And I'm going to have him probably finish sniping off this squad, that squad, and maybe doing some damage to this Beastagore herd. The first child of chaos just want to stand there like lemons and get shot by cannons. How pleasant. Oh my gosh, why? Why? Do they enjoy being target practice? Because, oh look, he's now made it to a blue chevron. That's how much experience they now have. And I'm getting it for free. Normally at the end of battles, my great cannons don't have that much... they normally have a lot of ammunition left. And they don't get that much experience because their rate of fire sucks. Whereas my Hellstorm rocket batteries will typically burn through much, much more ammunition. But these dang freaking cupcakes, they just won't do it. They won't close the distance. Why won't they close the distance? You know what? It's tough for me to complain because they're giving me free kills, but I'm still puzzled. What's the logic here? Okay. I'm going to have this great cannon stop firing here in a second. This one will start sniping that Minotaur squad. Yeah, they continue to just let me snipe them. I don't know why, but they do. Oh, that guy took a hit and got back up. It does prove how tough these suckers are that they can do that. Oh, one squad of them is almost broken. Oh, they still need some practice aiming. You've got relatively still targets. Come on. Beautiful. He's not getting back up. No, he's not getting back up. He took that to the chest. Dead on contact, baby. He has 4 shots left. They still have 2 Chaos Giants, so I'm actually going to have him. Why? Why do you have to get closer? You know what? No. Come over here. Come over here, because you're behind those great cannons, and I do not want a friendly fire incident. This friendly fire is not friendly. Okay, let's have you expend a little bit more of your ammunition, teaching this giant why, well, it's stupid. Nagash is a very interesting character for sure. You just gotta ignore the cartoon bad guy moments. I mean, you kind of sometimes, depending on the author, you get those with every villain, because some authors really don't know how to move past that, like, to not have those moments. Honestly, Ben Counter and James Swallow are like number 1. Thankwall is different, Jake. Thankwall is completely different. He's basically meant to be a cartoon bad guy, because he's genuinely stupid. I'm sorry, but he is. Yeah, exactly, Jake. He's genuinely the cartoon bad guy. I mean, you take him seriously in the fact that he's dangerous, but he's an idiot. He's genuinely an idiot, and that's why people love him so. Because he's just so stupid. And that's why I love him. That's why I love Thankwall. He's an idiot. And it's so hilarious to see him do stupid crap and barely crawl away from it alive. Because Thankwall is Thankwall. He's an idiot. And I love him for it. Oh, dude. That would be another kneecap moment. This guy's like, I am not, no, I am not target practice. Stop shooting me. What I like is that it appears that they finally resolved the problem where when your artillery would lose a target or you would order it to stop firing, they would do this weird shuffle around. And I hated that. It took time. It ate up time. It was unnecessary, and it screwed. Like, sometimes I had them in a sensitive position I needed them to stay in, and they would move slightly to another position. It would sometimes cause friendly fire incidents because they'd move just barely behind something friendly and then shoot that at point blank range. I cannot tell you how aggravated I got with that glitch, and I'm definitely calling it a glitch because there was no logical reason for an artillery unit to move after every single shot like 5 feet in one direction or the other. Okay, let's fast forward this a bit. I'm trying to whittle down the giant. Cause that some mayhem. They're just letting me. They're absolutely just letting me snipe them. Not complaining, just why? Now this giant is a big dang target. Why are these guys not hitting it more? Oh, right between the horns. A little lower, you would have hit a headshot. That would have been a critical blow. Okay, they've got 10 shots left. I'll let them expend about half that, continuing to try and hit this giant before... Well, I don't know. Am I just going to move up my whole army? I think that's what I'm going to have to end up doing. I'm just going to probably move up my whole army to right here and then start raining fire down on them. Because they won't charge me. No. Oh, yeah, it was... I don't know if you're talking about Thankwall or the artillery, but the... Well, Thankwall is meant to be stupid, and I love him for it. The artillery thing's just plain stupid. It's not fun stupid. It's just freaking stupid. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I enjoyed that. Okay, they almost have him. Well, I'm going to give them one more shot. One more shot to take this sucker down. Oh, a miss? Come on. Come on, take the shot. Come on. Where's the last shot? Oh, no, 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 I mistook. Come on. Holy crap, where is it? Okay, finally. Miss. Is that it? Whatever. Alright, now we're going to move up the army. Okay. What the heck happened? I think the glitch is still alive because they should not be there. What the heck happened? Jeez. Alright. So I'm going to move up all battle groups to about right here. Okay. That should give my artillery better accuracy to be closer. And I do need to end this thing within the time limit, because otherwise that would suck. Oh, wait. He's on a horse. Well, no, I do not believe that a horse is a good option for your wizard. Obviously, this is a guy I got from the AI. It does give him more mobility than I thought he had to go ahead and drop a burning head on them and then fall back. Okay, they're obviously responding to my movement. Okay, don't want them shooting right away. Okay, gonna let the artillery catch up while watching the... Because they might decide to randomly charge me. They might. You never know with these dang cupcakes. Okay, all artillery is in position. I have 22 minutes left to end this. I'm going to go ahead and drop some magic on these guys' heads. And if they end up finally charging me, I'm just going to let there be total war. Okay, he has no kills currently. Let's see if that changes. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. He barely got any kills from it, but that did, like, optimally, like, next to maximum damage that you could hope for from a burning head like that. In the next one, I'm going to go and move him into these trees over there. By the way, now whenever you overcharge spells, there's a chance that it will hurt your wizard. I don't understand the full mechanics behind it, but once I learned what was causing my wizards to take damage, I absolutely respected the reason. I was like, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm going to have him run into these trees over here. Oh, shoot! Shoot! Oh. They should have a hard time in the trees. They should have a hard time in the trees. Okay, alright. I didn't actually see that coming. I should have, though. I should have. Ow. Okay, gonna have him, oh, come on, cast that on them. And then they can go ahead and turn around and help now, because he's not going to be able to do that by himself. Oh, they're running, the bloody pansies. They're frickin' running. Ow. See, this is why... Oh. I think they're finally engaging. Okay, alright. Let loose the dogs of war. That battle horn, I think that was them finally deciding to attack. Oh, no. I appear to have been mistaken. He's just barely out of... The chariots have large mass as well. Yes, they frickin' do. Frickin' cupcakes. Okay, my commander is doing a decent amount of damage. The Bright Wizard is sticking around to help him. They should take down those chariots. Okay. One of my great cannons has used up all of its ammunition. That is bad news. I'm going to have them drop the great cannon. And then I'm going to have them move up. Yeah, I know I shouldn't risk my artillery crew like this, but when it comes down to it, I might need everything for this fight. Okay. They're now being driven off. I'll let my commander give chase. My Bright Wizard will go into the jungle over here. The forest, whatever you want to call it. Shoot. No. Bad chariot. Bad. The game thinks he's Balthazar Gelt. Will it get off? Will it get off? Yes, it got off. The enemy is starting to lose general morale. Oh, my commander is in some trouble here. Come on, break off, break off! Break off! Come on, break off. Get airborne. Get... No! Oh. No, why are you not still running? I swear, he's running into every tree. Man, those chariots can turn on a frickin' dime. Okay, I'm gonna put this into slow-mo for the time being because I got crap going on and shoot a brick. My artillery are almost spent. Stupid ant. Okay. This guy is nearly dead. He's nearly out of morale. Ah, he ran. He ran. That leaves the Bright Wizard to handle this by himself. Oh, but they're running. You know what? Fire! Really? Really? No, not him. Fall back here. Razorgore chariots are nasty. Yes, they are. And my guy wasn't on a griffin like I thought he was. Mutated bacon. Okay, if they end up chasing him, if I can get them out in the open, I can just fireball them. Okay, it's backup melee if I need it, but I should have enough ammunition to be able to finish this fight. Okay, I'm gonna have him run to right there. He's gonna do another burning head. Oh, darn. I gotta wait. Oh. Are they gonna... Yep, they're all on auto fire. This'll be pretty. This is gonna be gorgeous. Oh, except for that part, Oh, stop running into every tree. They completely broke. What didn't break? Oh, okay, everything broke. You hunt them. Nothing else can catch them. Beastmen are pretty dang fast. But those two will be able to. I have no artillery to rain down on them while they run. But... land! Jeez! I don't want these chariots to get away, especially because I've done so much damage to them. And I think that stupid glitch where when they take damage, they completely recover outside of a battle. It happened. It did happen again. I know it's not supposed to, but it did happen again. So I do not ever want to let them escape. Okay, now go ahead and go attack that giant. You go ahead and attack that giant as well. Jeez. Didn't score any extra kills. Decently tough. Come on, Lance. Man, whenever they're on Imperial Pegasuses, they seem to have an issue with the concept of landing. Okay. Oh, he ran away. Ugh. Keep attacking. Okay. Okay. Okay, they should at least be able to whittle down this giant. And that'll take away a great deal away from the enemy's ability to, well, survive. And there's nothing else within range that I'll be able to kill before... Oh, wait a second. The boundary's way... Okay, alright, there's one more. I'll be able to take down one more before the end. They do that weird circle run sometimes as well. I know! It's so annoying! It freaking is just so freaking annoying when they do that. Okay. Oh, yeah, he lost morale. He killed a couple of them, and now he's running away. Oh, this dude's becoming a pansy. It appears that will be the case, because the general keeps running away. I understand he's hurt bad. Don't get me wrong. But I've had generals a heck of a lot braver than this guy. He's still running. Dang. Oh, they found the edge. Nice. Okay, he scored quite a few kills there. But he's not going to get to them. Still, though, whittled down their numbers. Alright, we'll end the battle there. Cool. So, No, not a Pyrrhic defeat. Though they didn't charge me, which I thought they would. Like, I thought they were going to charge me right away, but not only did they not do that, but they let me kill so much. They never openly engaged me. I don't know why. Maybe they just had some sort of trauma of being within handgunner range and had decided that was best to not ever happen again. In which case, why didn't they run? I don't know. Logically, they should have chosen one or the other, but beastmen aren't the most intelligent. I actually will pardon captives here, just for some extra coin, because that army's pretty isolated. There's no other enemies around it. Oh, they're willing to offer me 2,000 gold for a non-aggression pact. I will take that. Last time they demanded 100 gold from me for a non-aggression pact. I turned that down flatly. Yeah, this guy, he's now considered a poor defender. Because I keep whittling down enemy forces, because I'm doing hit and run. The enemy comes at me, they hit me, and I have my guys run away again. Hit and run, hit and run. But because of that, they're no like, oh, he's such a bad defender. And I'm like, no, he's a smart defender. Maybe the knights under his command, maybe they would be like, have poor leadership under him because they're like, you won't send us to battle. We can't earn our glory and blah, blah, blah. But the regular rank and file, the swordsmen, pikemen even, archers and whatnot, those who just want to go home to their families, who are fighting for a cause because they want to see their families live to another day, to know that their sons and daughters, wives and, elderly parents and whatnot are going to live because this commander is spending their lives wisely and not just sacrificing them in a glorious battle. I mean, this guy, by doing what I've done with him, he's freaking, get off. Oh my gosh. He has prevented them from taking Mount Gunbad. And he has lured them inch by inch back through the pass to the point where my reinforcements are right there on top of him. Hey Jake, I named somebody after you. This guy initially distinguished himself by slaying vampires, because that was who my initial enemy was. So I called him, Jake Woo, Vampire Slayer. So he hasn't done anything else like super distinguishing, though I may rename him, Jake the Vampiric Orc Slayer. Because not that the orcs are vampiric, but he's killed a lot of orcs. He's killing a lot of, he's killed a lot of vampires. Now he's killing a lot of orcs. So I don't know. It's a thought. The Heroes of the Empire Omnius I read a while back go into that quite a lot. You get a lot of Empire pikemen moments in those books against orcs. Really? And are the Empire pikemen like people who genuinely just want to survive? They just want to go home and see their families? Or are they like knights wanting their glorious battles and crap? Because this crap is ticking me off. It's really ticking me off. Okay. Ambush chance. Man, this army is so brutalized. Bane of local blood drinkers and orc savages. Oh, that's the pikemen? Oh, Bane of local blood drinkers and orc savages. Yeah, I think that would be a cool name. Okay, I'm going to have him move forward again, but now he's going to be bait. Now he's going to be luring the enemy in into a brutal ambush. And hopefully the enemy falls for it, because they've been falling for it all this time. So I'm hoping they do it just one more time. And I'm going to start recruitment on these poor guys. Oh my gosh, do they need the help. So we're going to get some pike. Most of the pikemen are trained soldiers, but they are not from the knightly orders. So they're not seeking like glorious combat and crap like that. They genuinely give a crap about like spending their lives wisely and not wanting to basically get themselves killed in the stupidest fashion possible. At least that's what I'm hoping you mean by that. Anyway, That will decently boost that army back up, which it desperately needs. Okay. But you get a good insight into how they work together and fight against the fight against foes that can just grab them and rip their heads off with ease. Oh, okay, so they're essentially extremely intelligent. They're not morons. Okay, definitely extra melee defense and speed. Abso-friggin-lutely. Alluri Stormbreaker is a name of a character from my books. He's the leader of the Ashakan, which are the scouts of, the Order. The Ashakan are they are the deadliest, they are the elites. And, Kovaran, who is the main character of my last Dawn novel, he is just barely joining the Ashakan Order. And is getting the opportunity to, serve with distinction under them. Anyway, that's why I named this guy Alluri. He's the leader of the Ashakan. And he's the reason why Kovaran didn't go down a much darker path, which, if you read my book, you will find out about. Although, complicated. Anyway, orcs have a hard time knowing when to lay down and die sometimes. Yes, they do. Yes, they fraggy do. And these orcs are going to lay down and die soon, whether they like it or not. Imperial freaking Griffin, thank you very freaking much. Okay, finally. He finally has a dang Griffin. Okay, this guy, I'm going to give him more melee defense, because he needs that. This dude, he already has accusation. I'm going to start upgrading his bullets. And you... Deadly Blade. Now, let's finish these dang cupcakes off. Nice. Execution. The Warherd of Chaos is no more. These cupcakes are now dead and gone. Okay. Yes, this was one I inherited from an AI, but I'm so strapped for high-level characters, I decided to keep them. And I think I will keep them despite the fact that 5 skill points have been wasted on things they didn't need to be wasted on. Yeah, that sucks, but... Oh, he's also got 2 levels into Speed of Horse. And there are no horses in the army. That's annoying. I may end up getting rid of him. He isn't immortal yet, so I don't need to keep him. But I'll figure that out. Okay. You, Impassioned. You, Foe Seeker. There we go. Very nice. And now I'm going to have this army start booking it over here because these guys are about to wipe out Nordland. And I need to do something about that. These guys I'm going to reposition to start taking on the Norskins. Because I'm going to, in order to save Nordland, I'm going to have to take on the Norskins. At least I think those guys are Nordlanders. I'm not 100% certain on that. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is Budgie, the army I named after Budgie. Unfortunately, I lost the very first one I named after Budgie. He unfortunately did die in battle. But he... Oh my gosh, it ticked me off. But he died at a point-blank range shot from a hell cannon. Literally, I had never seen a hell cannon shot that accurate. And I thought he could close the distance. I thought he could just get in there. And it fired a point-blank range shot and sniped him. And I watched Budgie die. I was very sad. I was ticked, actually. I was ticked. I wasn't sad. I was mad. Yeah, frickin' Norskins. And I got Boris Todbringer here. Even back in Sigmar's days, they were Dark God worshipping jerks. Effing Norskins. Fragging frickin' Norskins. Okay, I'm going to have these guys move up a bit and go into encampment mode right here. Yeah, very terrible way to die, but he took it well. Budgie died well despite dying horribly. It may not make sense, but it does. Kind of awesome at the same time as well. Yes, he died awesomely. And I kind of wish I'd recorded it, but at the same time I wouldn't have wanted to record just how angry I got over it. Because I'm a very emotional gamer. I don't hide my emotions well while playing. I really don't. Okay, Boris is right there. Fijesh is right here. You know, I don't need to bring her down here. These armies have got this handled. They really, really do. Oh, this army is going to take out Dead Rock. That does suck, but... You know, I will have her finish rejuvenating at Karak Vlag. So... This has got to be my most battle-hardened army. It saw so much action against Chaos. This army, Fijesh's army, which I named after Fijesh, took down 3 Chaos armies and scared a 4th and just straight up running away. What do I mean by that? There were 4 Chaos armies coming down this corridor right here. 4 of them. One of them was like Sigvald guy, the guy who thinks he's all perfect and whatnot, and worship his Slaanesh. You know, who's afraid to muss up his perfect hair. Well, there was 4 of them, including him. And I had Fijesh attack the first one. She shattered it. The second army, she also shattered. But it was during an interception. In other words, this was all in the same turn. All in the same turn. So the first army comes in. She shatters it. It runs away. Then I put her into ambush mode. And it was only 50% chance of ambush, not very high, but Chaos doesn't have exactly a great chance of discovery. But the army that she ends up ambushing did see her coming, but I was able to intercept them. I shattered them too. And their remnants ran away. And then, she was then in plain sight though. So Sigvald attacked her. She was exposed, she was visible, and got attacked. But I bled them. For every inch of ground I bled them. And then I had her fall back. Retreat from the field of battle because they got within melee range and started mauling me. And then the final battle came between her and Sigvald, where the two of them then duked it out, and she took his ugly butt down. Oh, she took him down hard. Sigvald went down. Mind you, she barely... Well, she herself didn't personally, but... Yeah, they gunned Sigvald himself down. He got shot to death by handgunners. Because his stupid rejuvenation is pretty dang high. 8 rejuvenation a second. It's just OP. But took him down. And then we finished off his army. And the army that we'd intercepted earlier. So 2 armies were completely obliterated. Another one shattered. And the last army kind of watched all that happen. Decided not to screw with her. It just kind of encamped on the edge of the canyon here. Just waiting there for like 3 or 4 turns before it turned around and died over here. And I was like, dang. They didn't want to screw with Fijesh. It also hurts that one of Sigmar's friends and brother-in-law betrayed him and murdered the love of his life and then joined the Norskins to invade the Empire. Oh, you piece of crap. Oh, that does hurt. Yeah. Did he become like immortal or live for a long time? And he's somebody that I can go and hunt down and kill right now? Because that would make me feel better. But if not, whatever. Oh my gosh, his regeneration was high. Fijesh herself, she wasn't immortal at the time, so if she died for good. I had to have her retreat from facing off with Sigvald. And the moment she fell back, all the riflemen in the area who I had targeting Sigvald opened fired. It gunned him down almost instantly. He was just... done. Because his health, Fijesh had managed to do a lot of damage to him. And they had been haphazardly shooting him up to that point. Okay, you are going to get me some critically needed intelligence. I'm going to start seeing if the orcs are anywhere in this region. I'm expanding into this region, so I do desperately need intelligence about it. Okay, there's nothing there. There's no army there. I was half expecting an army to be there. But he'll take that next turn. Ekrund. I'm going to go ahead and start building basic walls there because it's definitely still on the periphery. That thing could so get tanked by the orcs. So I need to build up some serious defenses there. He's going to come up and take out Karag Drawn. And then he's going to come back down and start sweeping downward. That will save them from having to sweep down through here. And this is actually Balthazar Gelt. He became a champion of Chaos and eventually ascended to a Demon Prince of Slaanesh. He's not in the game yet, but maybe in some point in Warhammer 3 for Slaanesh. Oh, screw Games Workshop. I'm probably never going to get Total War Warhammer 3 because they'll probably never apologize for what they did. And that makes me sad. But it's a corporation, and corporations only do what they absolutely have to unless it's something that's very profit-driven. That's why I say whenever somebody goes corporate, like a franchise goes corporate or gets bought out by a corporation, it's dead. Like, you can still love it, you can still celebrate it in the old way, but any future it has is gone. It's not something I say with relish. It's not something I want to be the case. But corporations insist on showing us they don't understand us. And they don't know how to give us what we actually want. They have no freaking clue. And that is something I will continually despise about corporations. Their sheer freaking ineptitude. And the fact that despite it's obvious what we want, it's obvious what we want from them, corporations will insist on being freaking moronic at every given opportunity. I wish it wasn't the case. I don't say it out of malice, but I do say it out of truth. I know, bit of a low note, but Total War Warhammer 2 is still an amazing game that I will continue to play happily. Okay, 1, 2... Oh, he already has one too. Jeez. Everybody has a witch hunter. Frag. Does Fijesh have a witch hunter? I almost said wench hunter. No, she doesn't. I should, I'm going to have that witch hunter double back and start heading down towards her. She may end up participating in the Norskin obliteration, so... There is that. I could have them link up there. I am going to start taxing this region a little more highly. You are there. This ambush is set up. Hopefully it works. Yeah, I will begin mass upgrading. And let's upgrade buildings that will earn us a profit. And build new ones if we don't already have them wherever possible. I'll start investing into more Wizard Conclave soon. And other higher tier buildings. But I want to maximize profit first as a priority. No, I'm sounding like a corporation here. But I need to get this economy on its feet. So what I'm saying is actually applicable in just a straight up survival means. But the moment anything goes onto the stock market, it just freaking loses all soul. Let's see. Middenheim. I think, yeah, we're going to scrap that. Yeah, we don't need... I'm sorry, but I hate cavalry in this game. I'm not a big fan of cavalry. Okay, I'm gonna build that up. And in... Oh, they do have a full garrison. Okay. Gonna build that up. Wrecker's Point. It needs to be upgraded so it has a full garrison because it is right on the edge of Norskin territory. They are clear and present threats. Oh, one more cool thing to note is that this guy who betrayed Sigmar and the Burialgin would go on to raise a boy known as Morkar, who would rise to become the first ever chosen of Chaos. Sigmar has to... Serious? Huh. Okay. Alright, that place just straight up needs a garrison. The Skaven are clear and present threats. I can't ignore them. Fight later on, though this is not actually included in the Sigmar trilogy, which is a shame. Serious, that's a big deal. Why is that not included? It's kind of lame. And indeed a shame. Okay, so where are you? Oh, yeah, you need a garrison for certain. Oh, but I can't afford one right there. But I will start building this up there. Alright, that's all my gold. That's all my gold. So, that's all in progress. Okay, I think I'm finally ready to end the turn. If he does wipe them out, I'm going to lose 2 Imperial Authority. That will suck. The good news is, hopefully he'll take Salzamund. And if he takes Salzamund, not only will I not have to rebuild it from scratch, but I'll actually just be able to take it back from him. Which means I won't have to spend 3 Imperial Authority to just bring them over to my side. So, in the end, that could actually save me a little Imperial Authority. Though I technically only need to remain in the positive. And they're the last, second to last faction. I forgot these cupcakes over here. I still have to deal with them. Oh, Imperial Authority, fealty is up to 9. Their fealty with me just kept dropping for no reason. And I couldn't figure out why, because I was improving relations with them across the board. So I couldn't figure out why the fealty kept dropping, but now it's up to 9. It went from 7 to 9 in the turn since last I checked, so that's not bad. I'm... Okay, alright. If it ups to 10 and I have the chance to bring them over, I sure as frag will, because I want Nuln artillery. Including their dang steam tanks. Their state troop steam tanks are second to none. I want those dang things, because they can do the steam explosion thing. Dang, that attack is OP against infantry. And heck, it's not even something giants will ignore. Alright. So, I will end the turn now. Chaos is gone, so I don't have to worry about that. Works should hopefully be on... Should be fleeing soon. We'll see. Oh, what do you want? No, I'm not going to just give you a non-aggression pact. You got to offer me something. The trade agreement I straight up wanted. I'm not really interested in a non-aggression pact with you. You're no threat to me. Nice. Oh, I have been whittling this army down for ages, and now it is obliterated. Nah, I'll execute. Jake personally takes the head off this filthy orc and earns himself his new title. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. They're offering me 600 gold for a non-aggression pact, so... Huh. Might as well. You know, free 600 gold. I'm okay with that. See. Must have been down here. Bane of local blood drinkers and orc savages. I think I'll just say Bane of... Blood Seekers and Green Kine. I don't know, that's got to be shortened up a bit. That's a bit of a mouthful. Okay, let's hire nearby mercenaries since we have got freaking fealty through the wall. Oh, it'll up my thing with Wissenland. So Pyrrhic victory, and I will get to pardon captives and get 700 gold out of it. And that ups my fealty with freaking Wissenland up to 10. So hopefully I'll be able to incorporate them soon. And if I can stop Nordland from being obliterated, which hopefully I can, that'll help me to more easily survive what is coming. Okay, so they're right there. I'm just going to have them run. Okay, silver bullets. Wait, that's the army? Orcbane. Oh, there we go. All those juicy black orcs slain. Indeed. What's the garrison? Oh, the garrison is kind of low. Those aren't, like, extensively good troops. What's he got, though? Oh, Marauder Horsemasters, so not bad. Marauder Champions. Oh, it's the heroes. The heroes are the problem. Not to mention Throg himself. Okay. So, if he takes Ultima next turn, that will be a problem. But if not, I can just hit him from behind and tear him a new frickin' butthole. Slaying greenskins is a religious endeavor for the Empire, to be honest. That only makes me love the Empire more. Alright, let's upgrade Erengrad. Fort Stragov. Kazid Bordkrag. Let's upgrade this to a gem cutter's workshop. Upgrade these walls. This thing's right in the heart of Norskin territory, so when I go to war with them, I'm going to need that fully upgraded. I am going to build a night get off. A night watch because the chaos corruption here is so insanely high. No. But I want to build it in the Kazig. Yeah, I'm going to build that in the Kazid. So here, instead, just to help deal with the morale problem, I'll build a tap room. So at least the morale will be a little bit better. Oh yeah, I own the Hell Pit because I wiped out that particular Skaven clan. And I'm going to build basic walls there. That basically deals with all my gold. Oh, wait a second. I might not want to do that because I want to continue building up this army. Oh, no, no, no. I can begin building up that army again next turn. They're currently going to be maxed. Yeah, their local recruitment is maxed out. And since I don't want to globally recruit with them because I'm taking my time, I'm okay with them staying at that level. Okay, he'll continue on his way over to join that dude. Sharpshooters, abso-friggin-lutely. Thank you very much for these guys. So, let's rename. Orcbane. Orcbane, and I could just continue to call him a vampire slayer, but I want something a little more elegant. And Nightkin Slayer. It sounds a little better. If you come up with something better, Jake, I'll consider switching to that, but I think that's okay. Jake Orcbane Nightkin Slayer. I don't mind. Okay, alright. Let's see. Ooh, Arcane Conduit. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's upgrade this captain. Hold the line. Yes, that's a decent ability. Let's have him immediately book it back. And have this guy be backup. Oh, we might be able to set up an ambush here. Maybe. What's the chances? Oh, 90%. So he might see you here by yourself, Jake, and think that he can take him. Only to have a Luri right behind as an ambush setter. So that might work out perfectly. Oh, it's Wurzag too. It's freaking Wurzag. But this guy, I'm actually going to have sprint down through this canyon. Because I want him to start building up his forces. That guy has been so brutally mauled. And Mr. Pudding Slayer. And this is named after XL Pudding with a little bit of creative writing. He is going to start making his way down through here to take out the Black Crag from right there. And once these guys deal with this army one way or the other, they're going to start clearing out down there. So that should, if it goes according to plan, which, you know, is hardly normal. Help them get through that. I mean, should wipe out all orcs in that region, allow Fijesh to freely start making her way back up through here. They'll stay there for now. The mighty Pudding Slayer. Indeed, all the puddings he has slain over the years. All puddings fear. Fear him now. All puddings fear the Pudding Slayer. Okay. So I'm going to have this guy double... Oh, wait a second. He has a chance for an assassination. Let's see if he can do it. It's 50% chance, so we'll see. Nice! And he gains a level from it. His specialty's already up. I'm going to up his ability to assassinate. And I am going to go ahead and... Is there anything that ups assassination abilities? Yes. Okay. All right. And we will rename him. No. There we go. Bane of Norskins. There we go. Okay. Emperor Karl Franz will take this. Are you going to see Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness on May 6th? I think that's the right date. I am not certain if I will or won't. I do love Doctor Strange, don't get me wrong, but modern Marvel is not something to write home about for me. I'm just not awed by anything they make anymore. The original Doctor Strange didn't have me on the edge of my seat. I still think it's an amazing movie still. I won't say it's like the best of the best or anything like that, but it's still a great freaking movie. But they've screwed up so often, so much, so thoroughly. I don't know. I'm up in the air on that one. I probably won't see it when it first comes out, but if the people whose opinions I respect on the matter end up liking it or even say that it's a respectable movie, I'll probably go and see it. I probably will. But will I come and see it on the day it comes out? I just don't have enough faith in them to... Ooh, no. Ooh, I almost kicked him. To go and do that. Kovaren Oshikon Scouts. I think a lot of people have had Marvel overload, to be honest. For me, it's not Marvel overload. I think they put way too much politics into their dang freaking movie. And I'm talking modern politics. I genuinely think they've screwed up in that regard. And they do it way too much. It's fine to have a little, as long as it's subtle. But when you're putting it in there so ham-fistedly, it's just embarrassing. Phase 4 also has been kind of hit and miss with the movies and shows. That's what I'm talking about. And in truth, I think they've had more misses than hits. A heck of a lot more misses than hits. And that's embarrassing to me. I'm like, no, you're freaking... You Disney is a multi-billion-dollar company. I know they're like massively in debt right now, but they're a multi-billion-dollar company with a lot of assets. They should be doing so much better than they are. But they're so obsessed with putting modern politics into their movies. I'm like, oh my gosh, wake up. This is stupid. Alright, I'm definitely going to go with Untainted. Oh wait, they have a Night's Watch. Never mind, I'm going to go with Tax Rates. Definitely going to go with Tax Rates. I don't know what these stupid vampires were thinking. They're like right there on the edge. Were they planning on taking Stone Mine Tower? Huh. Once I focus on this section over here and start fighting the Skaven, I am definitely going to sweep through and clear out these vampires. And those orcs. If you watch The Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show, has so much political crap stuffed in at the end. Oh my gosh, that is what I've heard. That is what I've heard. And honestly, I've heard that's really ham-fisted. It's not done subtly, it's not done well, it's just thrown in there. And I'm just like, what is the purpose? If you're not going to, when you put it in, if you're not going to put it in and do it well, what's the point in putting it in at all? Because all you're doing is making the very cause you're supporting look bad. That's what you're doing. If you can't put it in well, you're just making the very political whatever that you're supporting look bad. You gotta do it well. It's gotta be subtle. But that's the thing though. They don't trust modern audiences. Most modern video games and most modern movies don't trust their viewers and their players to figure anything out for themselves, which is why so many games are kind of dumbed down on the gameplay and so ham-fisted on the tutorials, and why whenever somebody has a political orientation that's making a story these days, at least in the mainstream, they're so ham-fisted with putting it in. Subtlety is a dead art when it comes to these cupcakes now. An absolutely dead art. The more I look back at Loki, and it just diminishes Loki as a character. It just feels more like a female Loki show instead. Honestly, I don't disagree with you. I've watched a lot of footage where people went through detailed reviews where they talked about what happened bit by bit, and that's what you just described. Yeah, they just wanted an excuse to turn Loki female and be like Loki female superior to Loki male. And it was ham-fisted. It wasn't done well. Loki himself did not act properly. Like, people want, like, you're going to revert it back to evil Loki times. But all he does is watch a video, basically, of his life before. He didn't actually experience the emotions or anything like that. He just watched a video of his life that turned him into what was essentially a good guy. And he starts bawling his eyes out and supposedly changes at least a little bit from that. And I'm like, no, he would find it interesting, but there would be no way for him to factually prove that they weren't lying to him. He's in an alien environment where he doesn't have power, he doesn't have control, and he can't authenticate anything that they're saying. And for all intents and purposes, it's freaking ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous. There's no reason for him to believe anything that they said. And it would not change him in any way. He'd find it interesting, don't get me wrong, especially his mother dying, him apparently being responsible for that. And in the former universe he came from, the one where his mother might have actually had a chance of surviving, now obliterated. That means his mom's truly gone. Any chance of his mother coming back is now just dead and gone. That would hurt. And knowing that if he ever returns to his actual universe, where, the true universe, whatever. I hate alternate reality crap, but going with their canon, they've made canon now, it's ridiculous. Loki is an amazing character, both evil and good. And then reverting Loki back to an evil character, you want to see Loki be evil. You want to see him do what is him. And seeing him, so, like, if he came back to the true universe or whatever, and interacts with Thor, being evil Loki, suddenly interacting with Thor at first being confused, and then having Loki stab him in the back again like old Loki would, it would confuse him. It would hurt him. It would completely throw him off balance. He would genuinely just struggle to regain his footing and just be like, what do I do? Like, and then realizing that it's freaking Loki, except back from a certain timeline that they accidentally freed him back when he was evil, and that he came back as that, would throw them off balance massively. He would it would be an eternal crisis for Thor. Can you imagine how much character building that would do? It would throw an already set character who's gone through so much into turbulence all over again. To first have the joy of seeing his brother again, but then his brother's evil again. And Thor, knowing that Loki can be good, knowing that Loki can be a great thing, but knowing that Loki will wreak havoc if given the ability, desperately trying to track Loki down, and then having to choose between whether or not, like, what if Loki could escape, but he would kill again, and Thor had to make the decision, I don't think I can actually capture him. And having to make the decision about whether or not to kill Loki. Because if he lets Loki go, Loki will commit genocide again. Or maybe not full-blown genocide, but kill more people again. Because he's evil. But Thor sees the good in him again, because he's seen Loki go good. That would be such an amazing, amazing show. Amazing movie. Whatever they made it out to be. But they throw it all away for ham-fisted political BS. And they end up hurting their cause far more than they think they're helping. Because they think their audiences are stupid. Sorry. Tangents. Loki is not only portrayed as a pathetic and weak in the show, but what made him so great and interesting in the earlier MCU is not present at all in the show. Ugh. Thor has gone through so much for sure. Also, I saw someone rebuild Thor as a character where they hated Thor becoming just some fat slob, and they were like, that doesn't even make sense for the character of Thor. I completely agreed. What they did was, after the Infinity War, after the failure of the Infinity War, and Asgard essentially being relocated to Earth for all intents and purposes, there are so few survivors of original Asgard, because not only Thor, their modern depiction of Thanos is such a complete moron. He's like, I wipe out half of everyone in the universe and it helped. No, he's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot, and he is a defacement of the original Thanos. He's basically acting like the original Thanos, but pretending like what he's doing is good. So he's essentially still in denial about the fact he just likes killing. Original Thanos was just so much better of a character. But old Thanos... but he, not only did so many Asgardians die in the battle on Asgard, those that escaped were essentially refugees, and there wasn't that many of them. He wipes out half of what's already left. They're already an endangered culture. They're already half wiped out, and he wipes out half of them all over again. Like, I don't know how many they lost before, but they lost a lot. And he wipes out half of what was left. Like an absolute idiot. Because he's actually trying to cause harm, not help. That's a bullcrap lie. And then the snap most likely wiped out half of current Asgardians. Let's face it. It probably did. It probably wiped out half of what was left of original Asgard. Which means, and even if it didn't, there still wouldn't have been a lot left. But either way, Thor would be desperate to protect what was left of his people. He would have become essentially xenophobic. anyone who was not Asgardian would be locked out. Thor would create a fortress around his remaining people, and he would reject anyone that wasn't Asgardian. He might even eventually reject those others who, what were their names? You know, those that survived from the arena? He might end up ejecting them into Earth because they're not Asgardian. He might eventually become so xenophobic he would do that. That's something to consider because he became good friends with many of them. Anyway, yes, they did treat Thor's body and depression in Endgame as a joke, which you shouldn't treat depression as a joke. Depression is a very serious thing. Thor had every reason to be depressed. I don't agree that that's the way he would have went, but they do treat it as a joke, and it's pathetic. It's disgusting, and I despised it. I absolutely despise what they did with Thor. They defaced him in every possible way for a joke, for a cheap joke. That was pathetic. But yeah, Thor would have become xenophobic. He would have ejected anyone who wasn't Asgardian. And when the Avengers came knocking for wanting Thor's help, for wanting Asgard's help to possibly undo everything that would happen, if anything, Thor would have become completely berserk. Not in the fact they were asking for help, but even though they were the Avengers, if anything, at this point, he's just trying to keep his people alive. He doesn't want any risk or threat to his people. Where he may have listened to them, he would have rejected them. And if they were like, whoa, what do you, like, we need your help, he might have actually attacked them. He might have gone completely berserker on them, saying, get the frag out. It might have taken a lot to take him down and calm him down. Like, I imagine it would have pushed Hulk and the other character, which I did actually like the direction they went with Hulk. I actually have a video from a long time ago where I argue that's where they were going with the original Hulk movie, The Incredible Hulk, which they changed main actors as they went into the MCU. But they did make a statement saying that they were keeping the lore from the old one, which makes no sense, that I addressed in that video. It's not a very well done video, but I did do a little bit of homework, and I do like where I went with it. But the video didn't garner much attention, so I never pursued that avenue of reviewing movies like that. But anyway, absolutely would have gone berserk on them. Because this is a man who's desperate to keep his people alive, who have been killed and killed and killed and killed again. And yes, this is someone who, as soon as he had an opportunity, probably would have killed Thanos. So I do agree with that at the beginning of the new Avengers movie when he kills Thanos. Absolutely. This Thor would have done that. But he wouldn't have become a fat slob fallen into depression. No, he'd be hiding his depression, hiding his terror and his fear with rage and anger, because he was trying to keep his people alive. That is a much better storyline for Thor. And in some dark moments, when the other characters start to pull him out of his rage and anger that he's using to cover up everything underneath, you'd see him fall into a deep depression, and you'd get to treat depression seriously for a moment. You would. You'd get to treat depression the way it deserves to be treated. Because let's face it, they make fun of depression with that. They would go, oh no, we weren't making fun of depression. No, we were blah, 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 BS, BS, BS. No. You were making fun of depression. You can hide that behind as many lies as you want. Yeah. And if given the opportunity, I would love to see them do justice to Thor. I'd love to see them retcon all the bullcrap. They never will, but I'd absolutely go and see that. Marvel Phase 4 has been, in my opinion, an absolute disaster. The end of Phase 3, I think, which was when the Endgame happened, was a disaster, in my opinion. That movie had so much wrong with it. But I'm just not... I have no reason to be kind to that show. To most of those shows. Phase 4 at all. And the end of Phase 3. Just none. Oh, you mean guys he met from Sakaar? Yeah, from Sakaar. Them. They're the ones I'm meaning. It was really frustrating to watch in Endgame. Oh, yes, it was. Oh, yes, it frickin' was. Anyway, I don't see anything else to do. I've got another ambush lined up for the Orcs. Hopefully they fall into that. I've spent all my gold. So I think we are all good to end the turn again and see how this ambush plays out. That movie could have been so much better. Endgame could have been beautiful. Oh, 1,000 gold. I'll take that. Nagarond. Ambush foil. Dang, they saw Alluri. Oh, but he attacked anyway. They think this is gonna win? Really? Let's see. Snortling pump wagons. Logie, Bogey, Spite, basically more pump wagons. River trolls. River trolls that are special. Squig herd, super easy. Arachnarok. Oh, the Queen Arachnarok. Or, not the Queen, but a higher powered one. Goblin Wolf Chariots, that's okay. Mournfang Cavalry, also okay. Orc Boar Boys, meh. Yeah, Orc Boar Chariots, those are okay. Knight Goblin Archer Fanatics, those are something to watch out for. Goblins, easy, 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 easy. And Orc Boys, once again, easy. Grits Guts, I think that's a low. Yeah, neither one of them. He's level 28, but the guy who was there before was not a high level. So these two I don't expect to be very high levels. So, all in all, I don't think this is going to be a hard fight. I think this is actually going to be relative. Oh, I have a Luminarch of Hesh. Oh, it's my it's my legendary one. And this is my... okay, so I got two legendaries and their artillery to boot. And I can have this target that Arachnarok spider and basically snipe the living crap out of it, while I have the Great Cannon snipe their trolls. And the Mortar Cannons can deal with their cavalry until it gets close where it'll get shredded. And that's this one army alone. This one army alone will have a very easy time ripping this moron to pieces. Black Widow movie was another one that turned out not very good. And it was released after Endgame. I know. And you know what? The reason why it was such a piece of crap movie was because they wanted to phase out Scarlett Johansson. The movie was named after her because they were using her name to try and garner views. They were using the name of Black Widow to try and garner views. But in reality, that movie was all about her sister. That movie was all about the sister and trying to prop her up as the new Black Widow because they killed off the original in a stupid, stupid way. I'm sorry. I will stick with it. It was stupid. I hated so much about Endgame. And yeah, I heard that the original script for the Black Widow would have been a lot more darker as well, if I remember correctly. I would have been interested in seeing that. I would have been so interested in seeing a genuinely dark movie about Black Widow. You want to know what would have been interesting? At the end of the movie, they hinted that she was still alive. That somehow she didn't die there. And that her sister, like, in, you know, those ending credit scenes, like, something happens where, yeah, that she scrapes her way back from death in some means or another. That would have been having audiences on the edge of their seats going, whoa, she's coming back? But no, they didn't want to bring Scarlett Johansson back. They wanted to phase it out to someone else. And that movie was nothing but disrespect to the character of Black Widow. It was character assassination on its finest level. If you rewatch that scene in the first Avengers movie where she is being held, tied up to a chair over a drop that she could not possibly survive, and she's supposedly being interrogated by these guys, but in reality she is interrogating them, and it's freaking beautiful to watch. It's gorgeous. It sets her up as an amazing, skillful, powerful character, and she escapes with ease from these two men. And while those two men are nothing to be taken seriously in comparison to the one who originally trained her, the training shows, the ability that she's displayed to have in that movie is utterly assassinated in the Black Widow movie. Utterly assassinated. Disrespected on every level And it's a bad joke without a punchline. Scarlett Johansson deserved so much more. I mean, I don't really know anything about her as a person, but sorry, the character of Black Widow deserved so much more. And Scarlett Johansson, I will say, yes, as an actress, I don't know anything about her as a person, but as an actress, she skillfully played the role. Even when they were assassinating the character, I still feel like she did a good job. And did the best with what she had. There's no denying the fact that even she deserved better. The role of Black Widow deserved better. All of it deserved better. And I have no interest in them transferring over the saga to her sister. None. Zip. Zero. I just don't give a crap. Anyway. I could go on this tangent for ages. And I've been on such a tangent. Anyway, I am starting to actually overheat, so I'm going... Oh, yeah, I'll take the socks off. It was cold in here before, and that was when I had the heater running. So, oh, yeah, there we go. I take the socks off. Oh, yeah. It's cool underneath my desk, so heat in my body will start evacuating through there. I will say, wearing this vest, the pressure it applies to my chest does help ease my anxiety a bit. It's interesting. No way I'll gamble when my magic is that high. I would just lose it all. That's a fact. Wait a second. Oh, Wurzag lightning striked me. Oh, that's why it said it's going to be a defeat. Because Wurzag lightning striked me. Okay, I'm going to do as much damage as I can to Wurzag and retreat. Because this army by itself is not in a good position. It is mostly cavalry and he will decimate it. Counting that by itself, absolutely true. Oh, well, that didn't work. All right. Oh, what the heck? Yeah. It explains why it said that this was not going to be a good battle. Suddenly that makes sense. And I do agree with it. This is a battle I'd be hard-pressed to even come out of remotely well. But luckily I do have the option of retreat since this army was not marching. And Alluri is not a high-level character. So, he is not going to be able to win this. By the way, the reason why I'm wearing these glasses is because I'm sensitive to blue light today. It's been giving me migraine. I figured that out in the early morning. So I put these on, not because they look cool, though I do think they look pretty good, but because all the blue light was giving me a migraine. Okay, put them there. These guys over here. Okay, these dudes over here. And these ones right there, just in case they're needed, which I don't think they will be, if I actually do this right. Okay. You know what? I have no artillery, so yeah, I might as well bring these squads in. Oh, whatever. And yeah, by the way, I've been watching the Black Pants Legion on Battletech lore. I don't know if you know much about Battletech, Jake, but holy freaking Terra, I love Battletech. I love it. It was my first passion. It was my first sci-fi passion. It was before Warhammer 40k. Before I even knew Warhammer 40k existed, I was a huge MechWarrior and BattleTech fan. And I still love BattleTech. And I cannot wait. Oh my gosh, I've been learning so much about it that I didn't know. I didn't know the deep lore of BattleTech, and Black Pants Legion has been teaching me so much. And yes, it's as hilarious as it sounds. And Black Pants Legion does cover some 40k stuff, not a lot, but some. The narrator, Tex, has such an amazing narrator voice. It is so... I cannot emphasize how much I love just listening to this guy's voice as he narrates his lore videos, which, by the way, he takes weeks to research, weeks to write. And I'm talking like 6 to 8 weeks to research and then 6 to 8 weeks to write. And I could believe it. The amount of lore, the amount of stuff that he says, the amount of narration that goes into it, and the editing is second to none. I'm like, geez. No, I don't know BattleTech, but I heard from a lot of people that it's really dope. Oh, it is. Oh, it so is. And there is something to be said about slow FTL travel. You know, in Star Trek, traveling between the stars, it's much slower than like Star Wars or Warhammer 40k. In Warhammer 40k, it's much more dangerous. And in Star Wars, it has its own shortcomings, which don't exactly make sense, but I'm like, whatever. But I like BattleTech's more than both. It's faster than Star Trek's. It's more dangerous than Star Trek's. And it's got its own set of danger that makes it almost more dangerous than Warhammer 40k, despite the warp being an absolute, well, as they say, hellscape. But a lot of things can go wrong when doing their jumps. Because in the FTL travel in BattleTech is, they essentially do, a ship goes to a jump point. Like in Warhammer 40k, a Mandeville point. Except they jump directly from one solar system to another. And it's a super fast, just like boosh. Thing is, a lot can go wrong. If your drive fails, you can get stranded out in the middle of space between solar systems, and you might not have the proper information to then do another accurate jump to where you need to go. And you can just literally disappear between the stars. And during battle jumps where you need to get a fleet into a solar system really fast and you've got a large battle group, like 10s, 20s, if not hundreds of ships, it can take ages to get ships in and out fast enough for it to matter. To jump into a solar system and then clear the jump point before the next ship jumps in, because you need to do it quickly before the enemy gets on top of you. Yeah, that. Anyway, I love their way of doing it more. Because it's riskier, it shows how big space is, but they can traverse space much faster than in Star Trek. But every time they make a jump into another solar system, they then have to recharge their jump ships. Only some ships have FTL drives, like drop ships that actually drop onto planets. Typically don't. Warships do, but warships are an ancient thing which is not common in, like, a lot of people don't have warships. It does have that, they do have a lost age of technology where they rediscover technology from the Star League, which is its own dang story. I would highly recommend watching the Black Pants Legion's playlist on BattleTech. The narrator is second to none, and oh my gosh, he does so much research. And when he touches on a subject, he covers that subject, even when that subject is about a trash can with guns. Urban Mech represent. I love the Irby. And the Irby stands for freedom. Don't tread on me. I may be a trash can, but I'm a trash can with an AC-20 that'll blow your dang freaking face off when you turn around them. When I ambush you in this city. I may only go to 35 kilometers an hour, but I still have an AC-20. Okay, anyway. Yes, BattleTech is amazing. Second to none. I freaking love it. I have so much good to say about it. It does have some confusing lore here or there, but that's why I'm watching, what do you call it? Dang, I can't remember. That's why I'm watching Black Pants Legion. He's teaching me so much that I didn't know. Okay. I'm going to have to be careful about where I place these guys because despite the fact they shouldn't, like, if I were to place them right here, they should be hidden, even more so than if they were hidden in the forest. But the moment they set one hoof out of the forest on this side, these guys can see all the way through the forest, past all the guys in the middle of the forest they still can't see, and see the one squad where one horse stuck a hoof out of the freaking forest. They can just instantly see the whole squad. Makes no sense. Man, there is not much actual cover in these trees. These trees suck. Jeez, I would have difficulty hiding even a single hero in these woods. I have no idea. That's not gonna work right there. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to actually hide these guys. Hopefully I can... why can't we burn trees down in game or destroy them with cannonballs? That's a good question too. Like that one tree where you're like positioning your artillery during a siege to take out a tower, and there's that one tree that your artillery keeps hitting. It's like that tree has taken more damage than the effing stone tower has. I'm sorry, but in the realm of Warhammer, why don't they just make all of their fortresses out of these trees? They would be purely indestructible. Just saying. Oh, finally I found a sweet spot. Now I'm going to stack all of my cavalry right there. By the way, that noise you hear in the background is Little One, my dog. She has a cone on right now, which is kind of making her life suck. And whenever she tries to move around, that's the cone that you hear. It scrapes against everything, poor girl. I'm hoping that we're going to get that cone off her soon because she has been so patient about that stupid cone. Okay, alright. Right here? Really? This is the most open-looking area. Oh my gosh, okay. Seems like the trees are infused with some super Gur magic LMAO. I know. I freaking know. It's freaking ridiculous. Basically, all the trees in this universe are just super trees. Forget using stone. Use Warhammer trees. Indestructible, baby. I keep clicking on... I'm clicking on him. Wow, it does not want me. Okay, this is royally ticking me off. I'm obviously on this squad. Okay, it finally let me. Okay, they're hidden. Jeez. Oh, this squad's going to be the hardest to hide. But I kind of don't want to hide this squad. I want this squad to be out in the open where the enemy can see them. Because then they're going to start sending over their forces to attack them. And that's when I'm going to have all my cavalry run out and ambush whatever small force they send over and kill them. And that way I'll kill a part of their army. And then a larger part of their army will break off to attack what I sent out. And that will make it so these guys can stick around for a little longer, shooting the smaller part of the army they send over here before they have to retreat. So, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Let's get this party started, baby. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see what the orcs do. No! One of the squads became visible. Whatever. I'll have them break off and follow them over here. They'll send a slightly larger army over to deal with them, but that'll actually play out in my favor. I have not read anything on Attack on Titan. I have seen the occasional thing about it, like not a lot, but I know little tidbits here or there. Okay, you guys are just going to wait there. You guys are going to move forward. They're far enough away that they're not going to be able to escape now, and nobody from over here is going to be able to get to them in time. Oh, they broke off more. Won't matter, though. Fall back. Yep. Oh, hello! It's like, hey, free meal! Oh, okay. Oh, right. You guys get over here. You guys go right there and then attack. Oh, I know very little about the Attack on Titan, but what I do know, it does look really, really cool. But yeah, my knowledge is very, very limited. Shoot, shoot, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Shoot, that snotling wagon is fast. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Really? They're slowly breaking off more and more and more of their army to come fight the battle over here that they're losing because they won't commit to it properly. They're so dedicated to coming over here and still fighting the army I have over here. They're just sending things over piecemeal, and my knights will take apart piece by piece everything that they send over. In fact, I don't see those war wagons anymore. I think they're gone. So now I'm going to send these guys over to take out these trolls. Well, these guys are going to run over here. I'm going to turn off their melee. And then they're going to start... Yeah, these guys are immediately going to start shooting these cupcakes. These guys are going to deal with them. And I'll wipe out these goblins as well. My main army, ironically, will do a heck of a lot less damage this game. They'll do a little bit of damage. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you? Oh, in range. Abso-friggin-lutely send that off. So, I'm going to continually be doing damage that I really want to be doing. Oh, these river trolls just realized how screwed they are. Only just now. And I enfold them. So when their morale inevitably breaks because trolls have poor morale. In other words, when trolls realize they're screwed, they tend to run pretty fast. Dang it. Yeah. Well, these goblins must be regretting coming to the surface. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And these river trolls are probably regretting never crawling out of the muck they came from. How fast is that squig herd? 71, 84. So if these speeds are actually accurate, which typically they tend not to be anymore, I will absolutely easily outrun even that squig herd. Oh, oh. Uh-oh. She is here. Hey, Fijesh, you are on the stream.
Oh, can everyone hear me?
Well, at least Jake can, because he's here.
Okay. Hi, Jake.
All right, love, what's up?
I
Is
was
it anything I need to mute the stream for?
No, I was just wondering if you want me to head home now.
I would prefer you to head home before it's dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I guess you'll still be streaming for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I want to finish a couple of battles first, but I will be getting off soon. And Jake says, hi, Fijesh! And also said, she is here!
Awesome.
Love you, Dev.
I love you, weirdo. Alright, I'll see you soon.
Alright, see you then, love.
Okay, kudos.
Toodles. Alright. Alright, let's get back to kicking some greenskin butt. I gotta be careful not to let these guys close within range and decimate my main army while I'm fighting these smaller battles over here. I think I've officially killed off those river trolls. So now I'm gonna have these guys close in for the kill over here. Go, go. Yeah, at this point, they're probably regretting their decisions in life. Okay, you guys, close in. Start attacking those orc boar boys. At this point, I think we're stuck in the fight for a bit, because the squigs didn't break, and they went berserk, and the orc boar boys are now there, so... Luckily, nothing else is within quick range. Okay. No, that was the exact thing I didn't want to happen. I allowed it to happen. I screwed up. I screwed up big. I'm actually going to have the wizard not retreat right away. He's going to run over here. Alluri. I'll have him duke it out with them for just a little bit, since he does have a decent armament of weapons. But, yeah, I screwed up. This was the exact... I got a little too into that other fight. Just a little too into it. Okay. That'll wipe out some goblins. He can run over... Oh, no. It's better that he runs over here. I'll have these swordsmen stay for now to help protect him if the worst happens. But everybody else needs to get the frag out of dodge. Okay, the squig herd is completely shattered. These orc boar boys are being shot to crap by these dudes over here. I need to gain some distance with my cavalry, because they do have a lot of stuff here that could maul me if I let them. See, I'm just not good at managing multiple stuff like this, but it's what's all too often required. So you can hardly always play without doing it. Okay. They got ogres on Mournfangs. Yes, they do. Yes, they friggin' do. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and deploy a firestorm right here. My crossbowmen should be completely retreated off the field of battle before that hit, so I'm not too worried about them. And I'm going to have these swordsmen start retreating now. I'm going to have him retreat to right there. Oh. Oh, he got hit right then. Something hit him right then. Okay. He almost has that firestorm off, and it might do some damage. It might not. Alluri is going to go ahead and retreat off the field of battle now. He's done what damage he can. He needs to just get the frag out of dodge now. Okay, you retreat now. Now it's just over here. These guys might break, though, once... Yeah, they might break. We'll see. So, yeah. I'm going to order them further over there. Let's make sure this guy actually tries to retreat, because he might not. He got knocked off. Oh, it's doing some damage. Get off the field of battle, Alluri. Okay, he finally retreated. He finally retreated. Retreated. Okay. So, I'm going to maul the crap out of these guys some more while I still can. Oh, you know what? You know what? Actually... Let's have you guys fall back over here. Okay. Shoot! Oh, they're HQ. shouldn't have let them close to melee. Okay, at least they're mauled. But unfortunately, so are my guys. And I shouldn't have let that happen. I just wanted them to get off a volley, so I let them wait around just a little too long. Oh, the fast units from the main army are arriving. I'm going to have to just completely retreat off the field soon. So, got to do as much damage as possible while I can. I'll take that. These guys should be able to outrun those chariots. Yeah. Unfortunately, those chariots are still shooting them the whole time, but let's flip around and shoot them back a bit. No, don't let them out. Don't let them out. Fall back, fall back. Get off a volley, get off a volley. Okay. I think I'm going to be wrapping this up very soon. Thing is moving stupid fast. It's only 60 speed. Ah, shoot. Oh, shoot. Yeah, they're not linking back up. That's not going to happen. Fire! You know what? I'm going to call it, I think. Let's get these guys to the edge. Said pause. Okay. How fast are Mournfang? 75? Oh, they're going to catch me. So, yeah. I need to just have everything over here. Just retreat now. The Mournfang will catch my cavalry. Go on, guys. No. Just smooth turn. Smooth turn. Many of them are stopping before turning. Come on. Smooth turn. Smooth. Go. No, just go. Oh my gosh, I hate that. I hate how they're like, oh, we're retreating now. From the, like, off the field of battle because we're getting decimated, so we should go now. Let's come to a dead stop first and then go to the edge. And I bet you, because I didn't get all my guys evenly off the field of battle at once, they're going to wipe out a few of my units that weren't wiped out just because. Even though they all would have got away clean. And it might even be one that did get away clean off the field of battle. Why? Because it's what they do. Oh, no, this time the game didn't go stupid. But while I lost 295, way more than I should have, because I should have been paying more attention. Wow, that was the bulk of my army. Really? Looks like I have a lot more guys than that. But whatever. They lost way more than me, and they shouldn't have. They should not have lost anywhere near the amount that they did. So, I was able to punish them far more than what should have happened. Oh, another army came in. Oh, dang. Ah, yeah, I need to crush this one. Which now I have the option of doing. Military access. What incentive are you giving me? No. Give me an incentive and I'll give you military access. Otherwise, heck no. A non-aggression pact. You guys are so stereotypically breaking non-aggression pacts all the time. I don't know why I should make one with you. Okay. Absolutely. Except Confederation. And the other guys were not wiped out. Stolen by the enemy. Don't know how, don't know why, but whatever. For some reason, my encamped army stopped being encamped just because of that BS. There's no justification for that. This army never would have moved just because that one came in and attacked there. They would have stayed where they were, possibly been part of the engagement. That was stupid. My army suffered because of that. Wood Elves actually really like Karl Franz, if I remember correctly. Well, not according to this campaign. Yeah, didn't they, like, give him Deathclaw and stuff? Okay. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, let's do this. Oh, they immediately run away. Oh, no! No, I didn't... oh, wait. I think they're outside reinforcement range. Unfortunately, I will have to have this army go to march. But, yeah, they're outside of reinforcement range. These guys can't help. Deathclaw was a gift from the Wood Elves. See? Yeah. Yeah, they love Karl. Well, maybe not love him, but they like him. You wouldn't know that from the game. Excuse me. Okay. So according to this, I will lose my spearmen in the fight. And the bulk of that army. I call intense bullcrap. Yeah, even this army by itself, I don't think I would lose both those squads. I think I could do a heck of a lot better than that. I mean, they do have a lot of fast units, but I wiped out those river trolls. Took care of a lot of those squigs. Did some damage to the Arachnarok spider. Overall, I did pretty dang well. And no, I don't agree whatsoever. So, in my next live stream, I will conclude this battle. I am going to go ahead and call it good there for now, though. Once again, Jake, I really loved the lively discussion. Sometimes, though, I mean, anyone who was here just for a Total War stream, if, you know, such a thing does exist, among those who follow me, I'm pretty sure they get frustrated by all the random tangents I go on because of the stuff that we talk about. But still, it's fun to talk about random crap. I just don't know what kind of niche audience I could appeal to with the kind of tangents that I constantly go on. But anyway, thank you very much for being here, Jake. And for anybody else who gets this far in the live stream, well, hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, please throw it a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy it, thank you very much for watching this long. If there's anybody new who's been around, well, and if you enjoy this kind of content, consider subscribing. I don't know if there's a niche audience out there that would enjoy my tangents, but if there is, well, there it is. Anyway, see you later, Jake, and see you later, Legionist. Don't y'all be getting into too much trouble out there, or do. It's always up to you.